Why, hello there, YouTube, and welcome to a Sarah Jane review. Yes, I'm Davros and I'm a Whovian, and today I'm reviewing the Sarah Jane Adventures Prisoner of the Jadoon. So this is a two-part premiere of Series 3 of the show. So in this one, when a space pod crashes near her house, Sarah Jane and her gang investigate a Jadoon officer captain, Tybo, is pursuing a renegade vial called Androvax, who is bent on destroying all the planets in the galaxy. He takes over and possesses Sarah Jane, who is acting out of character because of the possession. Orders Mr. Smith to auto-destruct. A countdown of 1 minute begins of beings. That's like the essential plot for episode 1. But yeah, that's the plot for the whole episode. So what did I like about this? Well, first of all, Elisabeth Sladen on form, playing Sarah Jane, but then also delving into some other characteristics, given that she is being possessed by a deadly alien. She delivers another performance where she's also playing this antagonist that's taking over her as she, acts out of character, like they say. I also like the gang as well, Luke, Clyde, Rani, and Mr. Smith as well, voiced by Alexander Armstrong, Mr. Smith. And we also get the return of the Jadoon, which made their debut in the Doctor Who Series 3 premiere, Smith and Jones. And like the last series, we got another monster from the main show, the Centauran. In this one, we got the Jadoon back. And the Jadoon, I feel, they play a little bit of comic relief with the Jadoon, create some funny situations. There's like one bit where the Jadoon captain actually takes a police car and even pulls up and warns a person for parking, because, they are intergalactic policemen, the Jadoon. And they have a bit of they have something with Earth where they aren't allowed on there, but they're hunting a fugitive that is on Earth. Also, what's his name again? That's it, Androvox. He was an interesting villain, looked antagonizing and stuff. But of course, this being a kids' show, they had to keep the violence down to a minimum, but also still have fun with it along the way. Of course, in the end, Clyde, Ronnie, and Luke are grounded on Earth by the Jadoon, even though they helped it out and everything. But yeah, I thought this was an okay two-part premiere for Series 3. We got, the gang back. We got. This was also out in 2009 during the first gap year of the revival, where we were treated to 4 Doctor Who specials from David Tennant, and even makes the time to cross over with this show in later on in the series, which we'll get to. But letting us know this is still the Whouniverse. This is still family friendly. It's like all them shows, like the Doctor Who's aimed for a bit of both. Torchwood aimed for adults, but this one, the Sarah Jane Adventures, aimed at kids. And yeah, there were moments that got a bit silly in there, but hey, it's a kids show. They got to do something to entertain the kiddies. But yeah, I thought this was okay. I liked it. It was a fun one, and it was nice to see the Jadoon again. And of course, this would probably be the last time for a little while we would see the Jadoon. But they do return again in the show. We do see them more often. But yeah, Nicholas Briggs also voicing the Jadoon as well. Well, of course, we all know him for voicing the Daleks. Must really do his throat in whilst putting on that voice, that that sentence execution, that voice with the Jadoon, because it definitely would wear my throat out and stuff. But I thought this had good visual effects as well that were practical and digital. So yeah, for its time as well, 2009. So I will give ratings. Let's get to them. I will give performances a 9, the writing an 8, the visuals an 8, and my personal, I'll give it an 8. So yeah, there you go. Not a bad, opener for Series 3 of the Sarah Jane Adventures. So yeah, have you seen this one? What did you think? Let me know down in the comments below. And if you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, share with your friends, and feel free to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and to hit that notification bell. I've been Davros the Whovian, and this has been a Sarah Jane review. So, until next time, I bid you all a goodbye, friends. Goodbye. Wait, no, that's the wrong outro. I have another channel where I do that outro. No, this channel, it's until next time, run for your life.